So what's up guys, this is Cubenique here, and for my first video I'm going to teach you how to solve a Rubik's Cube. So there are a few basic things we need to know about the Rubik's Cube before we get into learning. The first thing is the pieces. There are three types of pieces. The first is the corner piece, which has three colors in it. Each corner piece has three colors in it, and there are 8 corner pieces in the whole Rubik's Cube. The second piece is the edge piece, which has two colors in it, and there are 12 corner edge pieces in the Rubik's Cube. The third piece is the center piece, which cannot be removed, and it has only one color in it. Also, we need to know that the edge piece can be moved in any direction, the corner piece as well, but the center piece cannot be moved, it can just be rotated. So these were the basic things you needed to know about the pieces of the Rubik's Cube. So now there are a few basic moves we will need to learn to solve the Rubik's Cube. Okay, so the few basic moves in the Rubik's Cube are going to be the right layer, which will go in two directions, clockwise, each layer will go in clockwise or counterclockwise. The first right layer R, which will be like this, and for R prime it will be like this for counterclockwise. Okay, and for the left layer, which is opposite to the right layer, it will go clockwise like this, L, and for counterclockwise it will go in the opposite direction like this. For U or upper layer, it will go in clockwise like this, U, and U prime it will go in the opposite direction like this. Okay, for the D layer or the down layer, it is opposite to the U layer, so it will go in opposite direction to the U, so D will be like this. Okay, and D prime will be like this. Sorry. Okay, so the last layer will be front layer F, which will go like this, F, and for F prime it will go like this in the opposite direction. Okay, so these were the few basic moves you needed to learn. Now there are several ways to solve a Rubik's Cube, and the one I am going to teach you now is going to be the beginner's method. So beginner's method is the easiest and the basic method every cuber learns in the beginning, and then the method changes from time to time so that they improve and they get faster. The basic method is the beginner method, which I am going to teach you now. So let's get into a random solve. Okay, so now as we have a random solve, we'll learn how to solve the Rubik's Cube. I will break this method into a few stages, and remember that I will be only teaching you on the white phase, which is the standard phase of teaching how to solve the Rubik's Cube. So the few stages are, the first stage is the cross, the white layer cross, which is like this, the cross on the white layer, and then we'll insert the corner piece, every corner piece, like this. We have inserted all the corner pieces, and the first layer is complete by the color sequence and not by the second layer. Okay. Now the second step in this is the third step, sorry, in this is to insert all of the edge pieces for the second layer, which will look somewhat like this after being solved, like this. The second layer is solved. The third layer is the making of the cross on the third layer, like this, the cross, and then solving all of the corners, which will look somewhat like this, and the whole cube will be solved. So I have taken a random solve, and let's get started. So how to make the cross? The first step in solving the beginner's method. Firstly, you have to take note that the cross is made up of only edge pairs, 4 edge pairs, and the compulsory part is that each edge pair should have a white color in it. For example, like this, white and red. Okay, now I have chosen this as the first edge pair. You can choose any of it, like for example white and orange. The others are white and green and white and blue. Okay, so you can choose any of it. Now for now I will be choosing the white and red. Now as I have spotted this, I need to make the white color shift on the opposite layer to the white. So the opposite layer to the white is yellow. Now I will have to shift this white color on the yellow layer, and the basic move to do that is like this. Okay, so now I have shifted the white color onto the yellow layer, and nothing is yet on the white layer, which we'll get to it. So now I will locate another edge piece which is here. Okay, so I will do the same thing as I did with the white and red piece. This is the white and green piece. Now we'll not take there's a note that you do not have to track each and every piece for the at the moment, because we'll do that in after we have done taking all the pieces to the yellow layer. So now the same thing we'll do with the white and red is we'll move it to the yellow layer. Just a simple and basic move. Okay, so now let's look at another piece here, the white and blue. So to take it to the yellow layer, of course we could do this two moves, but the white would not be facing to the yellow one, so these two moves are wrong. What we'll do is we'll do one move on this face, and now we've seen just like the white and red or the white and green, that it is now on the side, the white is now on the side, so we can do this move. Okay, so where were we? Yeah, uh, now we have moved this piece to the white and blue layer, sorry, the white and blue piece to the yellow layer, such that the white is facing the yellow. Now let's look at our last piece. It should be around here somewhere. Yeah, the last piece, it is on the white layer, such that these two whites match. Now we need to move this to the yellow layer, and the easiest step is by doing a R2 move like this. But now we know that we have disturbed this edge piece, so this R2 move is wrong. The empty place which we can move to is this one. So as we know that if we do an R2 move, it will come on the top at this position. So we will take this empty piece and move it to this position, so that we have an empty position over here. Okay, now we'll do the R2 move, so that all the last white piece also comes in this layer. Okay, so that's the first step. The second step in making the cross is now aligning all the colors and doing a few moves, so that we will have the cross solved. For example, like this, The white blue is, we'll take this blue and we'll see if it is matching the centerpiece here. Now as we are noting that it is matching, so we'll grab it like this and do an R2 move, so that the white piece is now matching with the white center, and we'll also see that the blue piece, the blue side is also being matched with its center. So that means our first piece is solved and it is in the correct position. Now for example, this white and orange piece, we'll see that the orange is not being matched with the red, so that means this piece will not go here. So we'll try to find out its position by just rotating the top layer such that to a point that the center and the edge pieces meet with the same color, like this, the orange and the orange. Okay, so we'll grab it like this again and do an R2 move to solve this edge piece like this. Okay, so next piece is this, the white and green piece. We'll do the same thing with it. First we'll see if it is being matched with its centerpiece. No. Then we'll find its centerpiece here, the green and green match, and then we'll again grab it on the right side and do an R2 move to solve it. Okay, and for our last piece, the white and red, again we'll do the same thing. Is it on the center of it? No. We'll again start rotating till we match the center, and then again grab it on the right and do an R2 move like this. So as we know that our first step, or the cross of our first layer, is now solved. Now I'll teach the I'll teach the next layers and the next steps to solve the Rubik's Cube in my other video. I hope you liked it. I hope you'll support my video. Thank you. Hit the like button. Thank you.